If you weren't born in the 1950s or before, you likely don't have a personal remembrance of the assassination of JFK. But this evening, Derek Thomas talks to people who were around and who were deeply affected.
The students at Holy Cross Elementary School knew something was up. The nuns gathered in the hallway listening to a transistor radio. Novella Needif was a 7-year-old second grader at the school.
I remember their rosaries jangling when they were out in the hallway, gathered together. This was very, very unusual. And you had this feeling of what next? What next? You felt this limbo.
65-year-old Gary Roberts was a 15-year-old high school student in Rochester, Minnesota when the president was gunned down.
Everybody was terribly upset at the thought that the leader of the country could be murdered. And we had no idea whether it was a conspiracy or just some lunatic or 50 years later, I guess we're not sure what it was exactly.
President Kennedy and Governor John Connally have been cut down by assassins' bullets in downtown Dallas.
John Krause, who was also 15 at the time, remembers watching TV coverage with his parents.
Mom was upset. Mom could relate to Jackie Kennedy. Mom could relate to the fact that here is a person that has to raise their family by themselves, and what are they going to do?
This picture of John saluting his father's casket brings that reality into perspective. The presence and persona of the president proved to be inspirational. Some pursued a career in public service. Biology professor Dr. David Stokam was 24 years old and in a temporary teaching position at Iowa Wesleyan University when Kennedy was assassinated. But he still recites the powerful words from Kennedy's speeches today.
We choose to go to the moon
and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. I've never forgotten that.
And we will never forget that day in November. Derek Thomas, RTV6.
And our coverage continues on this anniversary online at theindychannel.com. We have a special page dedicated to JFK from a special look at newspaper headlines, photo galleries, and the full 900-page Warren Commission report. Just click on the tab at the top of the screen.